Proverbs 7 through 9. My son, keep my words and lay up my commands within you. Keep my commands and live, and guard my teachings as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Tell wisdom you are my sister, and all understanding your relative, that they may keep you from the strange woman, from the foreigner who flatters with her words. For at the window of my house I looked out through my lattice. I saw the simple ones. I discerned among the youths a young man, void of wisdom, passing through the street near her corner. He went the way to her house in the twilight, in the evening of the day, at the middle of the night, in the darkness. Behold, there a woman met him, with the attire of a prostitute, and with crafty intent. She is loud and defiant. Her feet do not stay in her house. No, now she is in the streets, now in the squares, and lurking at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him. With an impudent face she said to him, Sacrifice of peace offerings are with me. Today I have paid my vows. Therefore I came out to meet you, to diligently seek your face, and I have found you. I have spread my couch with carpets of tapestry, with striped clothes of the yarn of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloe, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of loving until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loving. For my husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He has taken a bag of money with him. He will come home at the full moon. With persuasive words she led him astray. With the flattering of her lips she seduced him. He followed her immediately, as an ox to the slaughter, or as one in fetters to the correction of fools, until an arrow strikes through his liver, as a bird hurries to the snare, and does not know that it will cost his life. Now therefore, sons, listen to me, and pay attention to the words of my mouth. Do not let your heart turn to her ways. Do not go astray in her paths. For she has thrown down many wounded. Yes, all her slain are mighty men. Her house is the way to Sheol, leading down to the chambers of death. Does wisdom cry out? Does not understanding raise her voice? On the top of high places by the way, where the paths meet, she stands. Beside the gates and at the entry of the city, at the entry doors, she cries aloud. I call to you men. I send my voice to the sons of mankind. You simple, understand prudence. You fools, be of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things. The opening of my lips is for right things, for my mouth speaks truth. Wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing crooked or perverse in them. They are all plain to him who understands, right to those who find knowledge. Receive my instruction rather than silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies. All the things that may be desired cannot be compared to it. I, wisdom, have made prudence my dwelling. Find out knowledge and discretion. The fear of Yahweh is to hate evil, pride, and arrogance, and the evil way. And the perverse mouth I hate. Counsel and sound wisdom are mine. I have understanding and power. By me kings rule, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles, and all the righteous rulers of the earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently will find me. With me are riches, honor, enduring wealth, and prosperity. My fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold. My yield than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness, in the middle of the paths of justice, that I may give wealth to those who love me, that I may fill their treasures. Yahweh possessed me in the beginning of his work, before his deeds of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, before earth existed. When there was no depths, I was born. when there was no springs abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled in place, before the hills I was born, while as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the beginning of the dust of the world. When he established the heavens, I was there. When he set a circle on the surface of the deep, when he established the clouds above, when the springs of the deep became strong, when he gave the sea its boundary, that the waters should not violate his commandment, when he marked out the foundations of the earth. Then I was a craftsman by his side. I was a delight day by day, always rejoicing before him, rejoicing in his whole world. And my delight was with the sons of men. Now therefore, my sons, listen to me. For behold, are those who keep my ways, hear instruction and be wise, and do not refuse it. Blessed is the man who hears me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at my doorpost. For whoever finds me finds life and will obtain favor from Yahweh. But he who sins against me wrongs his own soul. All those who hate me love death. Wisdom has built her house. She has carved out her 7 pillars. She has prepared her meat. She has mixed her wine. She has also set her table. She has sent out her maidens. She cries from the highest places of the city. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. As for him who is void of understanding, she says, come, eat some of my bread, drink some of my wine, which I have mixed. Leave your simple ways and live. Walk in the way of understanding. One who corrects a mocker brings shame on himself. One who rebukes a wicked man brings on himself his blemish. Do not reprove a scoffer, lest he hate you. Reprove a wise person, and he will love you. Instruct a wise person, and he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous person, and he will increase in learning. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For by me your days will be multiplied, and the years of your life will be increased. If you are wise for yourself. If you mock, you alone will bear it. A foolish woman is loud, undisciplined, and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house, on a seat in the high places of the city. She calls to those who pass by, who go astray on their ways. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. As for him who is void of understanding, she says, stolen water is sweet, and food eaten in secret is pleasant. But he who does not know that departed spirits are there, and her guests are in the depths of Sheol.